Hello dear students and welcome to my channel. So dear students, as we have discussed about the basics and types of analytical paragraph writing in the previous video. So today we are going to discuss about one of the paragraphs which is based on graph, that is line graph. So the question comes, what is line graph? Yes, children, the line graph is a type of chart used to show information that changes over time. So children, it is a graph with points connected by lines to show how something changes. So the line graph comprises of two axes. One is x-axis, that is the horizontal line. This is known as x-axis, and the vertical line, that is known as y-axis. So children, today in this episode we are going to discuss in detail about the line graph. So line graph as we seen in the mathematics, but here it is entirely different. So in this kind of a graph, a very important thing is trend. So the question comes, what is trend? So you can see the little increase in blue line. Then there is a sharp increase. Okay, here you can see a little increase. Then there is a sharp increase in the blue line. Same way, the red line also increased in the beginning but slightly decreased. So there is a slight decrease. So this increase and decrease of these lines are called as trends. So in the graph, we need to understand the trend and analyze the paragraph. So children, let's take an example here which is a line graph. And the question is, the graph shows the number of books read by people at Indian Public Library from 2011 to 2014. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and main comparisons which are relevant in 150 to 200 words. So this is how the question will be given. Along with that, the graph will be given. So let's see the graph in detail first. So see the graph carefully. So children, here this blue line represents men readers and red line represents women readers. So this is x-axis. So what you can see here, this is x-axis and which represents the years like 2011, 2012, 13, 14. And this is y-axis which represents the number of books read. So it starts from 2000, 4000, 6000, 8000, 10,000, 12 and 16, 14 and 16,000. So the first point is about how to write the analytical paragraph. So students, while solving the answer of the question, be very focused and read the question clearly. So while solving the question, remember the three main points which are included in the analytical paragraph writing. The first point is introduction. So while writing the introduction, we have to use the lines which are given in the question and paraphrase it by using your own words, but without changing its meaning. So we can also write in this way. The graph. So instead of writing the graph, which type of graph is it? Line graph. So you can write the line graph shows. So instead of shows, you can replace it by presents. So by replacing the words in between the question but without changing its meaning, you can write in a sentence the introduction. How to write? Let's see here. So this is introduction. The line graph presents the sum total of books read by men and women. In question it was given people, so you can write men and women at Indian Public Library as it is. How it is in question, you should write it same. Between 2011 and 2014. So the second point is overview. So here we have to give the general description. Overall, this library registered, which library? Indian Public Library registered an upward trend. So here you can see it registered an upward trend in the reading activities. So both men and women have read here. Upward trend in the reading activities of its member over the period. All the female readers read fewer books in the last years compared to the previous years. So overall they are giving us a overview of this paragraph. So the next very important thing is the main body. So here the body is divided into paragraph 1 and paragraph 2 so that we can give the comparison of the readers of female as well as male. So in the first paragraph it is about women. The complete data is given about the women readers, like how many number of books they have read, in which year, how many books they have read. So this is the paragraph which presents the women readers data. The number of books read by female readers doubled in the first 2 years. It was about 5,000 in 2011. During the next year, women read 8,000 books, which were twice more than that read by their counterpart, means men, in the same year. Then it continued to grow until reaching a peak of 10,000 by 2013. Then it gradually decreased till the next year. So here you can see the change in the graph of women. Initially it raised but it dropped in the year 2014. So number of the female readers in the first 2 years, here you can see in 2011 and 12 it increased. But in 2013 it reached the height of 10,000. But 2014 it slightly dropped to 7,000. So in this way, by analyzing the given data, we can paraphrase an analytical paragraph. So let's see the body paragraph number 2, which tells us about men. So we can write in this way. Meanwhile, the figure of men readers increased throughout the period. Initially, it started low, nearly at 3,000 books. There was a dramatic rise before it outnumbered the figure of women readers in 2013. This number reached the height of 14,000, exact double of what women read at the end of the period. So in this way, we have to focus and make the sense and analyze the trends. And as we solve some more analytical paragraphs, we will be familiar to it. So the next one is conclusion. So conclusion also should be very short in a single sentence. So we can write in this way. Overall, these trends shows that the men readers probably overtaken the women readers at the end of the period. So here the analytical paragraph writing completes. I hope you understood it, and let's solve some more samples in the next video. Thank you and bye.